Hello, everyone, and welcome to another scene for Living World of Darkness, Changeling the Dreaming. In this scene, Savannah is heading to Angerona to chat with Ismay now that she's back. She's given her a few days to get settled in and stuff before going to see her. She didn't want to crowd her too much. Figured everybody would be coming by to see her, so. And let's see. Oh, she's going to do beautifully in this scene. So, yeah. We'll just go ahead and start the scene with Savannah coming into Angerona.
As you come in, you see Ismay standing at the end of the bar, but she's looking back towards where the freehold is.
Savannah sees that she's not really paying attention. She decides that she's going to be mischievous for a moment. I'm going to roll her dex stealth. If I can get to her sheet. One moment. All right. Dex stealth is 5 dice. Defender wins. The defender is the sneaker. So she's going to creep up on Ismay and tap her on the shoulder.
Okay, and here is a willpower roll. Oh, good. She doesn't go bonkers. She jumps. She lets out a small... Her hand goes up to her mouth as she turns and takes that moment trying to realize who it is. When she sees it's you, she just closes her eyes for a moment and then throws her arms around your neck and gives you a hug.
Savannah has a huge grin on her face. Ismay! And she hugs her back tightly.
She pulls away and she's kind of touching your face like she's not even sure that it's entirely, that it's really there.
So, it's really, really good to see you back. I mean, yeah, it's been weird.
Yes, weird is definitely a way to say things. Yes.
I mean, weird as in seeing you here but not here.
Oh, that I don't know about that weird.
Weird to see the body but not you.
I think I can understand that.
I'm really glad to see you. I see that your colors have changed again.
She looks down at her arm with a cascade of black feathers. Yes, you could say that.
So are you busy or are you working? Do you have time to talk?
Yes, we can talk and give us take a couple days to get reconstituted. No, not back into the feel of things.
Reacquainted?
Something like that, yes. I think it had a C or an S.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's go sit down.
Okay. Do you lead her somewhere in particular, or?
She'll actually, yeah, she'll lead her to the back, maybe not to the freehold, but to the back lounge area that right before the freehold, where it's kind of private.
When you first start leading her in that direction, you feel her like kind of pull back a little bit, almost nervous or resistant, hesitant.
She'll notice this. Are you okay?
Yes.
Savannah, I'm gonna peony that. Because Savannah's not sure that she believes her. Um, so, 4 successes.
There is a smile on her face, but it's very much a forced smile. It does not look happy, okay kind of look. She looks nervous.
Do you not want to go back here?
No, we can go back here. I'm not alone, so. And she reaches over and turns on another light back there.
Okay. She continues on to the lounge. She doesn't go into the freehold. She doesn't figure that there's any reason for them to be in the freehold, but she wanted them to have a little bit of privacy.
She follows you over, turning on yet another light before she finally follows after you. It's not very bright in here. And she sits down with you.
So, why don't you go first? Tell me what happened.
Oh, yes. Um, I was looking for food, making sure that none of our people had been, you know, with the things going on here. And I found some, and they were very good. And I was talking with them, and then somebody attacked the village, and they were fighting large shadow creatures, and I started to run away, and some of the shadow creatures followed me and beat me and knocked me to the ground, and then held their mouths open and talked to me. I think in the encyclopedias they said that sort of sensation that I was getting from that is called surround sound, because there were 4 of them on all sides of me.
Savannah's eyes are kind of wide. Yeah.
And they said that I can either be dead or come with them and answer questions. So they um, drag me off by my leg um, into a world of shadows and darkness, and I spend several months there. I'm not entirely sure. There was no day or night. It was just darkness.
So you're kept hostage in the dark.
Yes. He asked many questions. I answered many questions. I asked many questions. He did not answer any questions. And he was very powerful and very old and very dangerous. And yes, something happened with my chains. They started breaking, coming loose. I'm not sure how. They had been very sturdy. Just as I was about to get loose, some of his creatures showed up. You could tell because their eyes and their mouths, when they are open, glow, and they have like this kind of yellow, sickly gold glow in them, and it is very um, strange. But I knew since they had caught me in the act of trying to escape that my life was about to be over. So I, I, and she looks down, very hesitant to even talk at this point now.
She takes Ismay's hand. It's okay. I'm so sorry.
But I kind of lost it a little bit as I began swinging at them. I tore one apart fairly quickly. The other one, it was killed by other people who showed up out of nowhere. Um, and thinking I was crazed, fighting for my life, and the world. It did not. It was not making sense. It took time for things to clear in my head. But I started attacking the people who had shown up, trying to get away. Um, One of them grabbed me until I got my senses back about me, and I felt very bad then because the person that I had hurt was Dimitri. I did not expect him to be there. I did not expect anybody to be there.
It's okay. It's okay. You didn't mean to hurt him. You didn't even know who he was at the time. You've went through a lot. You don't have to talk anymore. Why don't I talk now?
Yes, please.
So, a couple of things. Alana is not here. She had to go away for a while. Her and a lot of those like her had to go take care of some stuff, and they've been gone for over a month now.
She squeezes your hand. She's been gone almost as long as I was.
Yeah, about a week after you. We talk every week though, so it's not so bad. The first week she was gone, I didn't know if I was going to get to talk to her or not, so I was really distraught, depressed.
I am sorry I've been such a horrible friend that I was not there for you.
Oh, Ismay, no, it wasn't your fault. Please, don't blame this on you. This was not your fault at all. It was just bad timing. You're here now. That's all that matters.
She gives a slight begrudging nod of acceptance.
She scoots closer to Ismay. There is a change that you should know about, and I should tell you before you see him. Julian, I know that you have a hard time seeing people's mortal selves, right?
She nods, kind of confused about what you're talking about.
Okay, well, you know that Estrella and their mortal self is male, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Estrella is not Estrella anymore. Some
Quizzical head cock.
through some weird circumstance, and I was there when this happened with Summer. Estrella's face self now matches his mortal self. So he is a man through and through.
Eyes widen slightly. That must make him very happy then, I would think, yes?
Yes, he's ecstatic. Oh my gosh. Like the first week or so was he was like bouncing off the walls everywhere. It was really adorable. But I wanted you to be prepared. And he goes by Amari now.
She looks as if that makes sense to her.
Savannah smiles. It was confusing for people at first, of course. Like I said, I was there when it happened. Summer and I were were there for him when this change took place. It was not it was weird to see. But when it was over, he wasn't in pain or anything anymore, and he felt like a brand new person.
That is good to know. Oh, hold on one moment. She makes a cawing sound, and you see her bird come flying in. She pulls out one of her pieces of paper and writes something down, rolls it up, gives it to the bird. The North temporary home. And the bird kind of gives a little nod and squawk and flies off.
Also, he had to go through a little trial because he'd gotten into some trouble, and but he's okay now. He had his title stripped from him, and now he has it back. He's going to be moving to Northern Queens. So, which he wants to give me some sort of title. Not entirely sure what's happening here. It's also weird.
Titles are good. They help you be protected from certain abilities and certain beliefs of the dreaming. It is good.
She nods. Yeah. He, so he and Summer and we've become pretty close. The three of you are my best friends.
Are you and them?
Oh, no. Just friends. No, I'm with Alana and only Alana.
Okay. I was pretty sure most wolves that I have seen do not tend to share their mates well. Some will have more than one mate, but they generally do not share their mates with others.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No. They're my family. You know, it's weird though because sometimes when I'm with them it feels natural, but it's for me it's a very familial bond. In some ways I almost feel like I'm their pet.
Well, you are a very pretty pussycat.
Thanks. Thank you, Ismay.
You're very welcome.
But they've been wonderful to me while one has been gone. And like the night uh, that she left, Amari, he put on this really terrible sock puppet show for me, and it was so adorable. And then he took me out. We went to a club. We went to a furry club. Um, and then we went LARPing. I'm not sure if you know what that is. Do you know what LARPing is, Ismay?
She looks like she's mentally like flipping pages. I do not remember that in the encyclopedia.
It's live action role play, uh, where you act out pretending to be something you're not.
A look of recognition. Oh yes, I have done this many times. Some men want you to pretend to be schoolgirl or nurse or
Uh-huh. It's similar to that, yeah, except just not quite so sexual usually when it's done in a public place. Um, but you know, I've gone to those kind of clubs before where, you know, you do that kind of role play as well, as she kind of gives a wink.
so why would you do it if you're not getting the sexes?
Oh, because they're all types. You know, using your imagination, uh, it's one reason why I'm an actress.
Another look of realization. Oh, you were feeding. Okay.
She just kind of smiles and doesn't try to explain it any further. um, but yeah, he got my mind off of things, and because I was pretty distraught, um, and we had another night where it was me and Summer and Valeria, and the three of them were at this hookah bar, and uh, I didn't smoke any of the hookah, but I had some of my catnip with me. That was a good night. And then we went to a movie after I ran around the block like 3 times.
She nods like, oh, this seems normal.
but but yeah, they've been good at keeping me distracted, but it was a tense few days. Oh, I think Mario was gone about a week altogether. when he turned himself in and then had to do his trial in the dreaming. And then he came back. I think he was gone about a week. So that was really intense week because I had Alana gone, you gone, and then Mari gone.
But I am here now. Does that count for things?
Of course, yes, I'm so glad that you're back and so glad that you're alive. And Amari is back and alive too. And I know that Alana's hopefully going to come back soon and alive. So everything will be good. And she just hugs you, trying to keep from crying, She's holding back tears.
Ismay will hug her back. She has no qualms with hugging. Hugging is an important thing at this point. So,
But yeah, I'm so glad that you're back and alive and relatively well. I'm sure that there's probably some things that will affect you for a while. Like I noticed that you turned all the lights on, and after what you told me, that makes a lot of sense. I wouldn't want to be in the dark either.
it's interesting. And all you can do is listen how much you start to hear.
Yes. Sensory deprivation is a tool used in many things. When most of your senses are suppressed, the ones that you can use become heightened. Though it could be damaging when it's done for a long period of time. Hopefully, you weren't there long enough to have any long-term effects. I hope.
I hope not. And I hope not to ever have to go back there.
You won't. And you don't even have to go to the dreaming for a long time if you don't want to. I don't think I'd want to. Oh. A look of bit of realization comes over. The freehold is in the dreaming. Yeah. I can see why now you were nervous about coming back here.
And she gives a very sad nod.
It's okay. I wasn't planning on going in there. I just wanted to come back here to give us more privacy away from potential non-Fey folk listening.
I was back here with Nosehorn earlier.
She frowns. And how did that go?
It was okay. She was concerned and glad to see that I'm alright. She was having her own troubles with getting stuck places. Not like I had, but she was having her own issues.
Can I ask you a question?
You just did.
I suppose. I mean about Nosehorn.
If you wish.
Does she hate us? Changelings, I mean.
Ismay rolls her mighty nip sub because she's. Where is it? I have it around here somewhere. I didn't go find it. There it is. Manip. Oh, I did raise that. I have that many mighty dice. Ismay. Let's see that. Yeah.
Wow.
Ismay says, I would not say that she hates you. Not for the most part. Some, yes, some she does. Especially because of Dukael and mostly she and those who work for them. But generally, no. She does not hate me for it. She just dislikes.
But she doesn't even know us. How can I mean, yeah, I didn't like her when I first met her because, she threatened to kill you. And she's a snake. I'm a cat. Snakes and cats generally don't get along. But from some of the stuff that I heard about what happened, I can understand why she'd have heavy bias against she and stuff. But the rest of us, she doesn't even know us.
You are. Our people have a very long standing connection to being on opposite sides of situations.
Well, I think
It's
well, maybe it's time to change that. I mean, we all come from the same place. At least from what I understand we do.
we come from the dreaming. Most of your people come from dreams of the, I guess you would call them higher aspirations of humanity, at the time at least. We tend to come from the darker dreams, the nightmares.
I suppose that makes sense. Why some of you are feared. A lot of you are feared. She gets kind of, her face darkens slightly and she gets this bit of wicked smile on her face. We can be darker too.
She has a look that's a mix of, yes, you can definitely tell that there's a but in how she's feeling, in how she's looks.
And what does 4 successes get me?
4 successes gets you. She does agree that you can be darker, that you can do bad things, but she doesn't quite see it to the same extent that
Okay,
she experienced.
well, she's probably not going to get all of that just from facial expressions, but she can probably gather that Ismay's meaning is different. Right?
Yes.
Okay. She'll say, I know it's not quite the same thing, because we weren't born from that, but it's not really about, to me anyway, it's not about dark versus light. We all come from imagination, whether that's good or bad. We all pretty much come from the same place. We come from people's beliefs. We have to keep people believing, or we will cease to exist. At least that's what I understand.
Yes, without dreams, we become nothing. I do not see that they will ever stop dreaming, but their dreams are changing. I would definitely see that.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is we shouldn't be fighting with each other. We should be working together, because we all have the same goal in existing, right?
One would think that, and I do agree that we should be working together because we are. She starts counting on her fingers. Many sides of the same facets, many facets of the same gem. Yes, I like that. Many facets of the same gem. Um, but without the other parts, we are nothing. If that makes a sense.
Yeah, which is why we should stop destroying each other.
But see, that is the problem. Each facet sees the world only from their point of view. They have no ability to look at the other facets from their perspective, to truly see those difference.
I suppose. I'd like to think I have the ability to see things from others' perspectives, but you can't truly know another person's experience unless you see it through their eyes. Still, I suppose I'm probably too optimistic for my own good.
I can relate to that. It is part of why I have been so eager to help, is trying to make things better for all of the peoples. But it seems that all I have managed to do is get myself abducted.
Well, you're back now, and I am more than willing to help you in whatever endeavor it is that you're undertaking, if it's possible for me to help, because you're my best friend.
She hugs you.
Savannah hugs her back. But stay out of the dreaming for a while, huh?
She glances over towards the freehold at the mention of that. A look of longing and fear kind of mixed together.
Or maybe stay out of it alone. If you want to go, take someone with you, and I'd be more than happy to come with you.
She turns back towards you. There's a sly grin on her face.
She raises her eyebrows.
You are not staying faithful to your Alona that way by coming with people.
Nice one, Ismay. You sure you're not a puka?
And she leans over and kind of nuzzles your neck. No, I am not a puka. No, very much not a puka. But I am horny.
Well, I wish I could help you, but alas, I cannot.
Do you know how difficult it is seeing the woman you love and that you want to have your hands all over? And know that you can't do that because she does not feel the feels for you.
Savannah's face gets a little sad. That would be horrible. I'm so sorry, Ismay.
She says she does not have feelings or strong feelings of that manner towards me. She still has our Christmas tree up waiting for me to come home. She waited to open all of her presents except for one until I got home.
I think that she maybe is afraid to admit she's trying to tell herself that she doesn't feel ways about you. That I think she's just in denial a little bit, because if she didn't feel that way for you, why would she do that?
I think it mostly comes down to AJ. He's not ready to share her affections with somebody. He is fairly young and inexperienced in the loves and the sexes.
Savannah nods. She'll come around, I think. You still have Amari and Summer.
Yes, and she turns her head and you hear a faint flapping of wings as her bird returns.
Savannah looks at the bird.
It has a note, which she gives to Ismay. They wrote back and she unrolls it. He is very not good at handwriting with his hands. Hey, Ismay, don't worry about the names. Everyone's taking some time to get used to the change. Yes, even me. I still respond to Estrella. I'm overjoyed to know that you're okay now. Summer is too. Oh, he needs to learn to make better writing.
Yeah, Summer usually writes things for him, especially anything official looking.
Did he write it? Does this look like he wrote with crayon to you?
She looks at it. Yep, that's probably all he could find, because he doesn't like. Actually, nope, that's probably my fault. I think he doesn't know where the pens are because we put them away. And I was doing a project earlier and left the crayons out, so that's probably why.
Oh, okay. Hmm. She writes down another note. You're welcome to try and peek at it if you want while she writes it.
Oh yeah, perception awareness.
Sure.
Okay. Perception awareness. I think she sees it. Holy shit.
You see her writing this beautiful script. She's starting on the right side of the page and writing to the left, line by line. It's beautiful, gorgeous. Do you speak Arabic or read Arabic?
Sure don't.
It's really pretty.
That's not English.
No, but it requires more penmanship, so maybe if he writes in Arabic, he will write better. And by writing it to him in Arabic, it will inspire him to write in Arabic back.
Does he speak Arabic?
She looks confused, like, why wouldn't he? Of course he speaks Arabic.
Have you spoken Arabic with him before?
Nam?
Is that yes or no?
Oh, sorry, yes. We've spoken many times in Arabic. When I first got here, that is how he would help me understand different things that people were trying to talk about or do.
Okay. I didn't know that. Sorry.
Yes, and I am hoping that his writing is much better in Arabic since it requires more skill and penmanship.
She nods. I can see that. Yes. It is very beautiful. I wish that I could read it.
If you like, I can start teaching you it.
Sure. I'd like that. It'd be interesting to learn another language.
Nam means yes. That is N-A-M.
Okay. I think I can remember that.
It sounds much like the word you guys, somebody says they do memes of nom, but it is not my nom, it is a different nom.
The nom in memes is more refers to eating. Nom nom nom.
Nom, yes,
Okay.
that is how it sounds.
Okay.
Masalama,
Masal. What?
masalama,
Masalema?
sabah al khair,
Huh?
sabah al khair,
Sabahakher? So I have to sound like I'm hawking up a loogie?
She crosses her arms and gives you a very stern look.
Savannah feigns a pout. Okay, what is it again?
Sabah al khair,
Sabahakher?
sabah al khair.
Sabahal. I can't do this.
You can do it. I have faith in you. You can do the thing.
Sabahakher?
Yes, there you go. You're getting it. No, very good.
Right. So what does that mean?
They are both different ways of saying um, basically hello or good morning, good after, good day.
Oh, okay, so greetings.
Yes. If you want to say my name is, it is Ismay.
Wait, really? Your name is Arabic for my name is?
I am.
Oh, for I am. That's clever.
Another common greeting is Ahlan.
I've heard you say that one before a few times.
Masalama and Sabah al Khair tend to be more formal.
Yeah. Oh, there's something that I should tell you that I don't think I've ever told you.
Curious headcock.
Well, Savannah is my mortal name, and I've just gotten so used to everybody calling me that I haven't bothered to correct anyone. My fey name is Kiki.
Head straightens. Okay.
But like I said, I've just gotten so used to everybody calling me Savannah that I haven't bothered to correct anybody.
What do you want me to call you?
It doesn't matter to me. Whatever you feel comfortable with, but I'll answer to either.
That is a lot to say. Okay, it doesn't matter to me, but I will answer to whichever.
No, I mean, you can call me by either name.
That is manipulation subterfuge. You see, she's trying to hide a smirk when she said that, and you start to respond and say all that, and then you realize that she knows exactly what she's saying.
So yeah, she starts to respond with no, and then she sees. All right, you.
Oh, come. Oh, I should not use that word. You are not allowed to come with me.
Nope, nope, I'm not. You are right.
It is too bad. The chair said that we probably did some very interesting things with the way things were set up in the room.
Oh, so Amaria's been teaching me how to talk to, things and stuff. I should go talk to that chair.
Do not talk to the bed that they sleep on, or your bed to find out that they have sex in it when you are not there.
Well, I already know that they do. It's fine. I mean, we are in a hotel. But yeah, so I know how to talk to stuff. It's interesting. You have to be very careful about how you say things.
Yes, it is requires very proper etiquette for dealing with the inanimate.
She nods. But it also means that I can talk to other living things as well.
Yes, I think. I don't know. I do not have that art. I just talk to things. That is natural for me.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're different than we are. But he's been teaching it to me, and yeah, it's fun. I like it.
I am glad to hear that. That's very good.
Well, I hate to leave you, but I should probably get going. We'll see each other again soon, right?
I will be here unless Diva decides to kick me out because I am a horrible person who is not worthy of staying under her roof anymore.
She glares at you. That's not going to happen. And if it does, my apartment's still open. You won't be on the street. But it's not going to happen. So,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not going to happen either, but there is what they say in the statistics, 1 in a million chance.
true. There's always that slight little chance that it could happen. But I'm pretty sure it's not. So, yeah. But I'm so, so, so glad to see you and that you are safe and relatively okay.
I will be okay in time.
Yes. And Alana will be happy to hear that you're back. She's been worried about me, so having you back definitely lifts my spirits. Even though, yes, I've had a Marian summer, but I'm so glad to have you back too.
I hope so. I have missed many people.
Come on, I'll walk you back out to the front.
Will you walk me back up to the apartment?
Sure. Yeah, of course. Not a problem at all.
And she gets up and links arms with Savannah.
Yeah, Savannah will link her arms with Ismay and walk her back up to the apartment. Before she leaves, she'll give Ismay another really big, tight hug.
As you get towards the exit, you notice that she again becomes hesitant and slower to move. You see that it's dark outside, but with you on her arm, she takes a deep breath and almost drags you in a hurry up there and definitely gives you a big hug before she lets you leave.
You should get a flashlight.
I will see about getting that, yes.
And she gives you one more hug and a kiss on the cheek.
She gives you a hug and kiss on the cheek back.
I'll see you soon.
Okay.
If you need anything, you know where I'm at. Send me a message.
Yes.
Okay. When she hesitantly turns around, she really doesn't want to leave Ismay, but she needs to get back. And she'll head on back to Northern Manhattan.
As you turn to leave, she gives you a quick slap on the ass and then quickly goes inside.
Savannah jumps at that. And by the time she turns around, Ismay's already shut the door. I'll be sending her a note later. And if there's nothing else from Ismay, that is where we will end our scene. Thank you, players, for playing and watchers for watching.